So we got a new kaiju in the MonsterVerse, and it's a bad creature called Camazotz. Yes, I can get into like how he actually was mentioned by like the Mayans, being become like a Mayan god, and that he was actually worshipped as like a deity. But by now, other people actually already put out like videos and deep in depth and of the backstory of Camazotz and everything. What I'm actually going to be talking about is just like what kind of special abilities do we actually expect from Camazotz. Yes, of course, we know actually that he actually has like his really sharp teeth being a bat, and that he has an echolocation and able to fly. But what other types of abilities like come into play when Camazotz actually finally does come around? It does actually say that he is going to be fighting against Kong, and because it seems like that he has an alpha mindset, and with that alpha mindset, I think that he has like the ability to have the word that has the power of manipulation. Not powers like when it comes like to other creatures and everything, but I'm talking about like bats. Like just have like door that you can actually summon a swarm of bats in order to attack other kaiju, and you can use them as an attack and also a defense. And also it is said like a supersonic scream that makes it harder for other kaijus like to be able to hear, and actually impairs like one of its senses. So when he actually does fly around, he won't be able to actually really hear him coming, and he'll actually strike with his like really sharp talons that he has. And since Camazotz is like similar to a vampire bat, why not add hypnosis to his arsenal? With the power of hypnosis, he'll actually will be able to like control the minds of not just the bats that I actually just mentioned earlier, but other kaiju in order to do his bidding. He will do this by having to where that his eyes actually bright up and having a huge glowing light actually keep on blinking, and the ray of light actually reflects into the enemy's eyes, and if they stare long enough, they'll end up being under his control. And only the really strong-willed kaijus and everything will be able to resist his control. And of course he's gonna have like super strength, where that he's able to grab people by the talons and end up actually lifting them up in the air and either dropping them or smashing them into buildings or whatever he actually wants to do with them. Also, I think that he should have like the word that has like those like vampiric claws, to where that when he ends up actually jabbing his claws into an enemy kaiju, it actually ends up actually sucking their blood slash plasma. To where that when he does actually, it will actually help him to regenerate from damage and actually recover any type of injury that he actually has suffered. So he has like a regeneration ability as well. I really think that all these abilities actually would actually help like to aid in this like new kaiju's like abilities, and actually how like threatening he actually might be if he does have these abilities. When it comes like to that kind of abilities, like it would actually give Camazotz an advantage against like King Kong or even like Godzilla. Well, with all those trains, Camazotz will actually have a weakness as well. Since bats use echolocation and ultrasonic sounds in order to detect prey, if even a higher pitching sound actually would disrupt their senses and knock them off balance. Like if Godzilla does this huge battle cry roar, it would definitely affect Camazotz hearing. And of course he has other weaknesses like the atomic breath and piercing abilities, and basically just getting beat down to death by Kong. But what do y'all think? What do you think of the abilities of Camazotz? That's what I'm actually thinking that he actually will have. And if he does have these abilities, it would actually make this kaiju much more terrifying than he already is. If you liked it, leave it down in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, maybe give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this to come. And because this is just the beginning.